Heyo, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, well, welcome. I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and come with us on our journey. Where we're going, I don't know, but it'd be fun to follow. So you will probably hear cats, dogs, people, neighbors, music, whatever in the background. Well, because this is real life and I'm not in a studio. So today I am doing a collab with my friend Beauty and More with Renee. Her channel will be linked in the description box. We both recently received the Cherry Crush palette from ColourPop. This is what the palette looks like. I have not swatched or used this palette yet. So this is going to be a first impression type of deal. But I love ColourPop and I know their formula is pretty good, especially in these 9-pan palettes. I do like that this is cardboard with no mirror because then it's recyclable. I also got these cute little Bretts and this little mirror, which is absolutely adorable. It's matte and I like that. So yeah, so today I'm just going to do a look with this palette. My eyebrows and my eyes are already primed. I just used the Sample Beauty eye base. I think I got this on Shop Cherry. I think. Don't quote me. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a look today. So the first shade I'm going to go in with is Cherry Stem. I do believe this palette is not considered to be eye safe, and that's simply because the shades are going to stain. The reds usually do stain if they don't use the beetle. So I'm just going to take that and I'm going to start tapping it into the crease. Now my eyes are hooded, so I stamp just above the crease so we can actually see the color. And when I say semi-hooded, it's because when I do open my eyes, you can still see a little bit of the eyelid. Now I like to go in and stamp and then blend, and that's because my eyes are got some wrinkles. Well, I'll be 46 here soon, so that is to be expected. So that's a pretty shade, and it's a good transition shade. It does take some building up, which is fine. It's easier to blend when they're not so crazy pigmented. Now I always do my eyes first, so I don't care what the outside does because we can always clean it up. Now I'm just going to go in with a clean fluffy and just blend out the edges so we don't have that harsh line. There we go. And if you feel you lost the pigment, you can always go back in and just build it up a little bit. Like that. If you do not know who Renee is, she is a very good friend of mine. And she does unboxing, she does vlogs of the Pacific Northwest. Beautiful, beautiful pictures and vlogs. She does tutorials, hauls. She's really a good friend of mine, and she's amazing. And if you don't have her, I really hope you'd go grab her up. So the next shade I'm going to go into is Black Cherry. I'm going to use that on the outer corner. Ooh. And into the crease, just for a little bit of depth. And I would definitely tap off some product before you go in, because it is super powdery. But that don't bother me, but if it bothers you, there is a lot of kick up in the pan. But that is actually why almost always I do my eyes first, because you don't want to be stuck. I'm going to go back in with that first shade and blend this out. Now this is my first time using this eye base, so I normally just use concealer. Okay. Now on that same brush, I'm going to go in with this Take a Bite, and I'm just going to focus that right there. Just in the outer corner. Look at the kick up. Can you see it? There's quite a bit. Like I said, that don't bother me, but it might bother some. And then I'm going to just bring this in just a little to deepen the crease. Then I'm going to take that first brush, that brush with nothing on it, and we're just going to blend it out. So we don't have any craziness going on. So then I'm going to go in with, first I'm going to go in with Juicy Juicy. And I'm just going to take that on my finger because that's how I find most shimmers work best. And I'm going to put that out here in the outer half. Okay. Put it in the outer part. Such a pretty shade. I just think it could pop more if you put it with a wet brush. So that's what I'm going to do. Getting a wipe out because that stuff is pigmented. It's staining my finger. So I'm just going to take a flat brush like this. I'm going to go in with that color. There's kittens playing under my feet. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with a little setting spray. Well, maybe. I'm going to. It's not really working. Okay. That goes on nice with a brush too. Okay. It does go on much nicer with a wet brush, but it's still just a little, it's not a very big shimmer shade. Then I'm going to go in with Sweet Like, and I'm going to put that towards the inner half of the eye. And that shade is pretty. There is quite a bit of fallout, just to let you all know. But this is what we came up with. So I'm going to hop off and do my base. And we'll be back to finish the lower lash line. Okay, so my base is done, and I'm going to do the lower lash line. I'm going to take this shade right here, the Take a Bite. It's the darker shade. I'm going to tap it off a little bit, and I'm just going to go right under the lower lash. Just like that. Then we'll blend it out. Now I like a blown out bottom lash line. Some don't, but that's okay. Do what you prefer. And then I'm just going to take the shade, transition shade that we used, and I'm going to just blend that out. Just like that. Then I'm going to go in with the color, oh no, this is Beauty Creations Center Stage. It is red. I thought I grabbed the ColourPop one, but this will work too. Just like that. Now this palette does not have a inner corner shade in it, so I'm just going to go in with my face palette that I used today, the Catrice. And I'm going to use that as an inner corner highlight and a brow bone, just to brighten up the eye a little bit. Bring it down a little. Just like that, on the brow bone. Just like that. Then we will go in with our Lash Princess. I need to get another one. This one's just about out. Look at this hot mess that's trying to join me. See that thing? This is one of my favorite mascaras. If you see how it looks. I need to figure out if the lash curlers make a difference, because my lashes kind of go straight out, and I bought a couple lash curlers, but they don't do good in a bucket, right? So that is that. Then I'm just going to throw on a little neutral lip. This is from e.l.f. and it just says Seriously Satin. I can't read the name, not even on a good day because I'm blind. But this is a shade. Don't go with this lip at all. Let's see what we can find. No. I don't keep a lot of lip products on my desk. They're mainly all behind me. Yeah, that's a little better. And this is the LA Colors lip and petal. I get these from Shop Miss A. They're very creamy, and I happen to like them. So this is the final look using the Cherry Crush palette from ColourPop in collab with my baby girl, Beauty and More with Renee. Again, please go check her channel out. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing, hanging out with us. We've got all kinds of goodies planned. So, if you would like to see what else we're going to do on my channel, then stick around. And until next time, ladies and gents, let's build each other up, be proud of who you are, and always stay beautiful. Much love.